Welcome back. So, in a previous video, quite some time ago now, I went over basically who I collected as a kid. And that was kind of going over a basic Mike Schmidt um, Topps run that I put together recently to kind of relive that time in my life, that innocence of childhood, and also so I could get rid of a lot of the Schmidt cards I did have as a kid and just hold on to that basic run. Well, that was only kind of half the story because the other half is after Schmidt retired, still a big Phillies fan. After Schmidt retired, there's kind of that vacuum. There wasn't a superstar necessarily on the team, and the Phillies weren't very good in the very very early '90s. So then '93 came along. '93, the city of Philadelphia, diehard Phillies fans, there was kind of different camps. We were all rooting for the Phillies. We all wanted the team to succeed. But we were all kind of in different camps of who our favorite player was on that team. Some people were diehard Dalton guys. Some are Dykstra. Some are Kruk, Schilling, Mitch Williams. All these different guys. Jim Eisenreich, Mickey Morandini, Pete Incaviglia. We all had different favorites. For me, my favorite was Dave Hollins, who was just put every ounce of ability you possibly have and put it on the field. Wasn't blessed with a tremendous amount of athletic ability, but he gave you every single thing and is the most, according to Larry Boa, Phillies third base coach at the time, who had played with Pete Rose during his career. You say he's the most intense player he's ever seen on a baseball field. Now that's saying something. But I like that intensity. I like that he knew he wasn't the most gifted individual, but he put everything he had and he toughed things out. And then in hindsight, when you look at the fact that he was a type 1 diabetic and trying to play in the middle of the heat and the amount of injuries he's had and the ups and downs, he had some really good seasons with the Phillies and away from the Phillies. And I always respect him as a player and how much effort he put in. And he was just a, blue collar, get there, get the job done. And so with that, I wanted to kind of start picking up a few of his cards. And he's very inexpensive. One of the marginal player, all-star player, but, not a big money. I'm not spending huge money on these things. So it's up to, maybe a few dollars a piece on different cards. So I decided to pick up a few items. Let me first go over a couple of Schmidt things I found while rummaging. This is dropped on the floor is what it is. But this is a, kind of beat up Schmidt, but then completely janky cut on the back. So put that in the oddball kind of stack for Schmidt. And then this is a little regional card. Probably send that off to another Schmidt collector. All right, so I did find one slab just for the heck of it. It was really, really cheap. 1991 Topps, PSA 9. I think it was an auction win, but it was just crazy inexpensive. So pick that up. And then the rest of it is raw stuff and a couple of other items. So 1990 Topps traded. Dave Hollins rookie. Signed. ×2. Topps Tiffany. 91. A rediscovered Topps 91. A signed 91. Signed Upper Deck 91. This was actually a 2014 Memories buyback, Leaf buyback, number 5 of 5. 92 top signed. 92 Upper Deck signed. 92, oh, nope, 93 Stadium Club, first day issue. 94 Topps Refractor, Topps Finest Refractor, and a base. 94 Stadium Club, first day issue. 95 Collector's Choice Gold Signature. 95 Stadium Club, first day issue. I've never seen this parallel. 95 Score, what is it called? Platinum Team. So, interesting. 95 Topps signed. Another 95 Topps signed. 96, I think. Finest Refractor. He was on the Twins at this point. 96 Fleer. Signed. These are great cards to get signed. That map card. Twins Counterparts. 1996 Limited. Never really seen that card. And then this is the refractor version. And that's when Dave Hollins was with Anaheim. And then 2002 was his last card. This is Upper Deck 40. 40-man, huge set, so Hollins actually made it in there. This is a signed version. And found this ball, which supposedly was signed in the 93 or 94 locally in the Chamonix Mall, or in the Chamonix Card Show. But the big item I picked up I'm going to have to figure out a way to do this. I found, and this does have a Mears auction documentation on it. Dave Hollins game used bat when he was with the Angels. There's the pine tar on the handle. There's last of the athletic tape that he used. So this is actually the bat he would use in 1996. Because I think he was only with the Angels in 96. So, if you look in the knob, it's got his number 10 on it. I figured it was an inexpensive buy and add it to the collection. Now, when buying this stuff, sometimes you have to kind of see if there's any other opportunities. Well, it so happened that seller I got the bat from, I bought a bunch of bats from an auction, from Mears Auction, authenticated, and this is another bat that I happened to see. All right, so this is, and Mears just had it as a Martinez bat, just a black bat, no team on it, but, and there's tape because it was cracked. But if you look on the knob, it has TM. So I got curious. I figured, let me punch into Baseball Reference. I said, let's see what I'm dealing with. How many guys with the last name Martinez have a first name starts with T? I figured there's got to be a few. Well, it turns out there's only one. And I was kind of surprised by that, but happy at the same time. So this particular bat, Martinez bat, for an extra $20, nice Tino Martinez edition. And now I'll probably just try and find a nice Yankee fan to sell it to. Because who doesn't want a Tino Martinez bat? Some Louisville Slugger. So C271. So I got my Hollins bat for a good price. Added the Tino Martinez for $20. And I'm a happy camper. So, again, that was just the opportunity that presented itself. I was just trying to add a few, like, childhood, my favorite player when I was growing up. One of them, anyway. That's Dave Hollins. So, got a nice signed ball. Got some signed cards. Got one slab. We're going to just kind of build this out. Again, I'll probably just do another basic Topps run of signed cards. And I'll pick up a few rare items if the price is right. Again, like number to 5, number to 10. The first day issues are are pretty difficult ones to come by from the early and mid 90s. So just pick up those things. Nothing is a ton of money, and occasionally pick up the miscellaneous item. The bat I have is an Angels bat. I'd love to get a Phillies game used bat for Hollins, but we'll just have to kind of see where things go. So that is what I got for you this time around. Something a little bit different, a little side collection, if you will. And just remember, collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anyone, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching, commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.